The inflation that we've seen, the pricing that we've seen, I think it's here to stay. I don't see it rolling back at all.
Joseph W. Brady levels with us on the realities of inflation and higher minimum wages and how artificial intelligence, AI, will impact both.
Terry, I graduated in 79 and inflation really started in 1980 and then it peaked in like 1982. When prices peaked, they came down a little bit, but then we were somewhat used to that. So, as I've had some friends of mine in the restaurant business say that may be losing some money, once we get used to that $15 salad at lunch that used to be $9.99 or $10.99, and you're still going out and eating it, you're still going to go eat it no matter what. Food prices are up 27% over last year. It's absolutely shocking. It's just shocking to me to see, you see shrinkflation. Okay, I'm a huge Costco buyer, so, I don't sit and look at the per ounces, but I can tell by the package that it's smaller. I think the inflation that we've seen, the pricing that we've seen, I think it's here to stay. I don't see it rolling back at all. And I mean, when we were a totally energy independent economy prior to this administration coming in, we watched gas draw back about 6 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden it's moved, and it moved pretty quick. Yeah. I buy literally all my gas at every Costco in California, Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. And I can tell you that within a 3-day period of time here in Victorville, about a month ago, it went from 401 to 419 literally overnight. Yeah. And so, when I'm filling up, I always say to people, Bidenomics is not working. I'll tell you, you really do hear from people that they're upset. So I don't think I don't see prices going down. I think where they're at, we've all become used to it. Let me tell you this about fast food. I won't say who, but I've had the distinct privilege of working for somebody very well known in the food industry. I called this person up to ask them about something, and I said, hey, by the way, what's going to happen in April with $20 per hour? Quote unquote, we will raise our prices proportionally to cover that increase. This person says to me, Joe, we've been testing AI and it really works very well. And I said, oh, really? They said, we don't have to give vacations. We don't have to give breaks. There's no bathroom stops. And we don't have to listen to anybody complain. And it really works. So this person said to me, while they want to pay employees, a fair wage and they deserve to make a reasonable profit, and I guess everybody has a different way of defining that. He said, this is gonna kind of bite people. Okay, this is, if you wish for an outcome, you may not realize what's going to happen. So Terry, what has always bothered me from an economic standpoint, and we saw this happen with COVID, there are still 10 million jobs available in America right now, but we've got an equal amount of people sitting at home. I really think it's going to hurt a lot of people. I think employers have to make some very, very, very tough decisions. And I think you give it about 2 years, this will be a big discussion about, was this the right thing to do, or should it have been done in steps? Okay, do you do it in steps? So you want to be sure workers get paid well. You want to be sure they can afford housing. If you're going to raise the wages and end up killing a bunch of jobs doing it because of AI coming in, then was it all worth it? I don't think some of our legislators up in Sacramento realize that. So,
in sports, the Hesperia Scorpions advance to the quarterfinals of the CIF State Tournament, outlasting Birmingham 67-59. Jesse Martinez powers an explosive Scorpions first half, scoring 13 of his team-high 20 points in the first half, as Hesperia builds a 14-point lead and threatens to turn the game into a rout. Birmingham jumps that rout by rallying to take the lead in the second half, when it would be Mark Jones and Josiah Williams spearheading rallies, sending the Scorpions into their quarterfinals home game. For High Desert TV News and Sports, Terry Kurtz.